In the shadowed courtyard of Pilate's palace, a crowd gathers, restless and expectant. The air is thick with tension, the kind that precedes a moment that will echo through the centuries. It is Passover in Jerusalem, and the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate, stands before the people, caught between justice and the demands of the multitude. Before him are two men, Jesus of Nazareth, a teacher and healer whose words have stirred hope and controversy, and Barabbas, a notorious prisoner known for rebellion and violence. Pilate presents a choice to the crowd. A custom during the festival allows for the release of one prisoner. He asks, "Whom do you want me to release to you, Barabbas or Jesus, who is called the Messiah?" This is the moment the crowd must choose. To understand the weight of their decision, we must journey back into the world of first-century Judea. The land is under Roman occupation, its people yearning for freedom and justice. They have seen their hopes dashed by oppressors, their faith tested by hardship. In this climate, Barabbas emerges as a symbol of resistance. He is not merely a criminal, he is a rebel, a man who has taken up arms against Rome. Some in the crowd may view him as a freedom fighter, someone willing to do what others dare not. Jesus, on the other hand, stands accused not of violence, but of challenging the status quo in a different way. He has spoken of love, mercy, and a kingdom not of this world. He has healed the sick, welcomed outcasts, and confronted the religious authorities. Yet to many, his message is confusing, even threatening. He does not fit the mold of the expected Messiah, a warrior king who would overthrow Rome. Instead, he speaks of turning the other cheek, of loving one's enemies, of a radical forgiveness that unsettles both rulers and the ruled. Pilate, sensing the innocence of Jesus and the envy of his accusers, offers the crowd a clear contrast, a man of violence or a man of peace. Surely he thinks they will choose the latter. But the religious leaders have stirred the crowd. Fear, anger, and disappointment swirl together, clouding judgment. The voices rise. "Barabbas! Release Barabbas!" Why did the people choose Barabbas over Jesus? The answer lies not only in the politics of the moment, but in the deeper currents of human nature. When faced with uncertainty, people often cling to what is familiar, even if it is flawed. Barabbas represents action, force, and the hope of immediate change. Jesus offers something less tangible, a transformation of the heart, a call to a higher, more difficult path. This scene is more than a historical episode. It is a mirror reflecting the choices we all face. In moments of crisis, do we choose what is expedient or what is right? Do we listen to the loudest voices or to the quiet truth within? The crowd's decision exposes the vulnerability of the human heart to fear and manipulation. It reveals how easily justice can be sacrificed for the sake of convenience or conformity. But there is another layer to this story. The choice between Jesus and Barabbas is not just about two men. It is about the kind of world we want to create. Barabbas symbolizes the old order, change through violence, freedom through force. Jesus embodies a new vision, transformation through love, redemption through sacrifice. The crowd's choice is a rejection of that vision, but it is also the beginning of a deeper story, one that will unfold in the days to come. For in choosing Barabbas, the people set in motion the events that will lead to the crucifixion of Jesus. What appears to be a defeat becomes, in the Christian understanding, the ultimate act of love and forgiveness. Jesus, the innocent one, dies in the place of the guilty. Barabbas walks free, his life spared by the sacrifice of another. This exchange is at the heart of the Christian message, grace offered to the undeserving, hope born out of apparent tragedy. Yet, the story continues to challenge us. Each day, we are confronted with choices between compassion and indifference, truth and convenience, courage and fear. The crowd's cry, "Give us Barabbas," is not just an ancient shout. It echoes in our own decisions, big and small. When we choose self-interest over the common good, when we turn a blind eye to injustice, When we silence the voice of conscience, we repeat the pattern of that day. But the story also offers hope. The choice is never final. The same crowd that called for Barabbas was later offered forgiveness by the one they rejected. The message of Jesus is that there is always a path back, always an opportunity to choose differently. The past need not define the future. As we reflect on this dramatic moment in history, we are invited to look within. What motivates our choices? Are we swayed by fear, by the desire for quick fixes, by the pressure of the crowd? Or are we willing to listen to the still, small voice that calls us to a higher way? The story of Jesus and Barabbas is not just about them, it is about us. It asks us to consider the kind of people we want to be, the kind of world we want to build. In the end, the crowd's choice is a sobering reminder of the power and responsibility we each hold. Our decisions matter, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. We may never stand in Pilate's courtyard, but we face our own crossroads every day. The challenge is to choose not what is easy, but what is right. To choose love over hate, mercy over judgment, hope over despair. The story of Jesus and Barabbas is a call to examine our hearts, to recognize the forces that shape our choices, and to strive for a better way. It is an invitation to move beyond the crowd's cry, and to listen for the deeper truth, a truth that can transform not only our lives, but the world itself.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found the content meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Faith and Glory channel so you won't miss out on more inspiring videos about faith and life values. See you in the next video!